So people throw around the term game changer an awful lot, don't they? But the Model S is one of those cars that we point to when we think of the EV revolution. It really did blow the game apart.
Absolutely true. It might be on the pricey side, but the Model S is the first ever EV that I drove that I thought I could replace a traditional car with. Mainly because it actually managed serious range on a single charge. I don't know many people that drive more than 350 miles in one hit.
I do, but I agree, there aren't many of us. But there is far more to the Model S than that because it's got party trick.
Oh yeah, you mean the 7-seat option? I totally dig that. Although it has been discontinued now the Model X SUV is available. So...
No, I don't mean that. I mean the fact that if you go for performance model, it gets ludicrous mode, which is 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds. Now that's less time than it takes to say 2.4 seconds. It is the fastest accelerating saloon car in the world, as fast as a Bugatti Hypercar. I've tried it and it took my breath away. I think I might actually got a bit of whiplash.
You're really quite childish, aren't you?
That coming from you?
You're just all about the fast and the speed and all that stuff.
From you? Seriously? Anyway, back to my whiplash. Do you think I could sue Elon Musk for that?
G-force, Ginny. Let's move on. But before we do, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you can find out when our latest video has landed. So, the Model S is more than just face-deforming acceleration times. I mean it. It's a full 5-seat, full-on luxury saloon with a massive 100-kilowatt battery and range to match.
Yeah, you just got to think electric limousine. So there are basically two models available in the UK at the moment. So you've got long range and, did I mention performance? The long range manages a fabulous 375 miles on a single charge. Performance, you get 10 miles less, but I don't know if I mentioned it is faster.
Yeah, it's the fastest. It actually warps time and space. If you launch it properly in ludicrous mode, then you get all of the horsepower. Well, the volts. And that childish 0 to 60 time.
It's not childish, it's fun. Now, they're all dual motor and four-wheel drive as well, so there's traction, even if the weather is awful, and it handles brilliantly for what is a pretty big car, mainly because the centre of gravity is so low. You can thank the battery position for that. Physics is involved.
When it comes to ease of use, Teslas are the ticket. Access to the supercharger network, which is absolutely huge, mean that longer trips and top-up charging is dead easy. In fact, I could see people buying a Tesla simply because of their exclusive charging network. It is properly sorted.
Yeah, it is. The more usual Type 2 connector does all the charging jobs, and Teslas are really capable of sucking up whatever you can throw at them. If you can get onto a Tesla supercharger, the 50 kilowatt one, the Model S can go from 20 to 80% full in about an hour to an hour and a half. Mind you, if you can find one of those 150 kilowatt chargers, that drops to 30 minutes, which is exceptional.
That's amazing. And if you're at home and need to get from completely empty to full, then that's a bit longer. A home charger will take between 21 and 27 hours, but it is a pretty big battery.
Yeah, the thing is that these things are probably the easiest long-range EVs to own in a practical sense. Now, there have been rumblings about quality issues, and they ain't cheap. But owners get fanatical about them, so there must be something in there.
Oh yes. Tesla is actually quite a disruptive and polarising company, but we're here to talk about cars, not the company boss Elon Musk's Twitter feed, which is actually quite entertaining, by the way.
Entertaining. There is more though, because techie company equals very techie car. It's really hard to ignore the Model S's touchscreen that controls all the functions, mainly because it's the size of a decent enough telly in your car.
It's absolutely massive. 17 inches. 17 inches. It's big, but it also means that the Model S feels very uncluttered inside. It's also comfy, quiet, even for an EV, and very well equipped.
Yeah, there are also the usual over-the-air updates, don't forget. Tesla basically updates your car wirelessly, much like your phone, so that now and again you wake up to new features or upgrades. It's all quite exciting, really.
As is the safety stuff. 5-star Euro NCAP, 6 airbags, and the inherent bonus of not having a whopping great big engine in the front means that the Model S is an inherently safe car. It's also got a ton of drive aids, including what Tesla calls autopilot, but that's something that should be treated as a helper rather than actual chauffeur. Driverless cars do not exist. Yet.
But they're not far off. So, come on, is it any good?
It's fabulous. It's not the most striking of cars, but it's the one that will convert die-hard petrol heads into EV lovers. It's got loads of charm and goes like you would not believe.
Still stuck on the drag race thing, hey?
You have converted me.
Okay.
You have converted me.
Yeah, it's a hard car to forget. It's a massive all-rounder, and the only thing I really don't like about it is that the build quality has been slightly suspect at times, and it it is a bit expensive.
Yep, and if we're brutally honest, up to this point, Tesla's biggest competition to date have been other Teslas. The Porsche Taycan is also a 4-door and very sporty, but it's not as roomy and can't match the Model S's supercharger network. But you'd be wise to look at stuff like a Jaguar I-Pace, Audi e-tron and the like, because they're a lot cheaper.
Anyway, if there's any terminology that's had you wondering, check out our jargon-busting EV dictionary over on electrifying.com, where you can also find out everything you need to know about electrifying your life.